Good morning, good morning, good morning, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is LaFine Rose back with another video. Y'all, not all DV victims are the same, and just because we're not all the same does not mean we should not receive support equally. And what I mean by that, some people don't want to help us out because they say we're never going to leave, and so many times we get helped out and we go back to that abuser. Just know sometimes it takes 7 times of us leaving our abuser and going back, and on that 7th time we leave for good. You can Google this, look it up. We try to leave, but on that 7th time most of us leave for good. And law enforcement, they want to help us so bad, and some of them are probably reluctant to file charges against our abuser because so many DV victims or domestic violence victims run down to the courthouse because that abuser get in our ear, tell us it's not going to happen again, and pull us back in that cycle with love bombing, and they whisper in our ear, whisper sweet nothings, and they tell us to go down to the courthouse and drop the case because it's not going to happen again. And sometimes some of us do that after all the hard work law enforcement put in, writing that report, sending it over to investigators, and investigators decide it's a case that needs prosecution, and they send it over to the DA. And a lot of DV victims do run down and talk to the DA and say they want to drop the case because they got back with their abuser. Y'all, but not all of us are the same. So don't point the finger at us and say we must like it because we're taking them back. No, we don't like it. Some of us are mentally messed up and we're stuck in a loop and we fall for that love bombing. Me, I'm going to work with the prosecution. I called the law enforcement that one time. I've never called before. That one time he abused me because I was so afraid he was going to unalive me because he did something different that time. He had me do a audio recording on his cell phone saying nothing happened that particular night, but it indeed happened. I was covered in bruises. He had broke my pinky finger, and I guess he became afraid I have to cover myself in case she go report me when I go to work the next day. So he made me do an audio recording, said nothing happened. Think about it. If nothing happened, why would our abuser have an audio recording on his personal cell phone by us, the abused person, saying nothing happened? If nothing happened, it makes no sense. So y'all, please don't stop telling people you're being abused. And to the community, please don't co-sign their behavior by saying nothing. Sometimes we're too weak to speak up. You can call law enforcement to us and get it for us and get it on record. Ask them to do a welfare check, to come by and check on us, and maybe we can signal to law enforcement some type of way that we're in danger. I'm asking the community, don't give up on domestic violence victims. Don't be complicit with their behavior by not saying nothing and doing nothing while you're watching our health go down, such as in my situation. I looked vibrant when I got with my abuser. I was glowing, but he started working on me, tearing me down. I lost hair. My eyes sunk in. My jaw sunk in. I lost so much weight I couldn't fit my clothing. And people co-sign my abuser's behavior. They're saying, hey, this guy's not like this. I frequent his tamale restaurant. He's a nice guy. I don't think he's done anything to you like that. But what they don't know is we have pictures, we have evidence, and they've never lived with them behind closed doors. They're presenting a phony self-image, and they're trying to fool the community, and some of them are successful in fooling the community and getting people on their side to point the finger at us and say, well, you chose wrong. Why would you choose somebody that's an abuser? And why did you stay so long if this actually happened? Please, things happen. All domestic violence violence victims are not the same. It takes an average sometimes of 7 incidents of us trying to leave after something happens before we actually leave. We don't want this. We don't deserve to be abused because we chose wrong. That don't even sound right, to point the finger at us and say, well, you chose that person. It's your fault. You made your bed by choosing that person. You lie in it. We don't deserve to be abused because we chose the wrong person. We wouldn't have chose that person if we knew that we were gonna be abused. Please help us when we're too weak to speak up for ourselves. Please stop blaming us. We've been hurt enough. Please let's come together as a community to help domestic violence victims and to help that abuser by bringing justice to the victim. That's all I have for now. Refined Rose out. Bye for now.